When I was 7, me and my family went to visit my cousins for Easter. They live near a farm, so the farm hosted an Easter egg hunt for all the kids. When the hunt was about to start, I noticed a strange man walk away from everybody. As I can recall, he looked to be in his early 20s. He had blonde hair and he was tall, and he wore a damaged flannel. He looked totally normal when I first saw him. "Go!" yelled the farmer to the kids looking out for eggs to get first. We all ran so fast. We even had to restart because this one kid fell down on the ground and he had a meltdown about not getting any eggs. Our second time we ran to get the eggs, I got about 6. I then found a shed and looked in there to see if there were any eggs in the shed. Big mistake. I opened the shed and gasped. I found that strange man with his clothes ripped and torn. I could see his chest and his legs. He looked like he had blood on him. It really was just Halloween makeup. Was it? I saw him banging himself on the floor, and then he saw me and picked up an egg. The egg was blue, and he shook it, and I could hear nothing in it. The man smiled and said, "Hi, friend. Here, want an egg?" I said nothing. I walked back and away from him. He said, "You wanted it, now you get it." I started to cry. I was scared. I was 7, by the way. "Want your egg?" he asked. "Want your egg?" he said in a loud tone. He grabbed my ankle and I fell down. I screamed, but he closed the doors. He said, "Want your egg, little boy?" in a calmer tone. I tried to scream loud, but he kept his hand on my mouth. I then, with all my might, pushed him and he hit his head on the ground. Then he went unconscious. I ran out, not looking back, and I went to my parents. They asked what happened. I said there's a guy in a shed. I took them there and he was gone. So was the egg. My parents said it was my imagination. That night we stayed with my cousins. My dad didn't want to do the long drive. Me and my brother slept on the guest bedroom bed while my parents slept on a big mattress on the floor. I woke up and saw that exact blue egg from earlier on the bed. I freaked out. I opened it up and it had a tiny piece of paper with words from permanent marker saying, "The hunt on you will never end." I was terrified and I could not sleep the whole night. I could not stop thinking of the man. The next day we left. I was happy to go, but I hoped he wasn't following me. People these days.
The shed I found during the Easter egg hunt was written by